So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway for Thuram!
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Thuram, and a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Neves. Botafogo are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Musiala. Here's Rodri. James. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bellingham. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's picked his way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation. And that's been won straight back.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. James. Botafogo do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Bellingham. Shot a goal! Cucurella is there, and he can get that clear. Zubimendi. And here's Mbappe. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Musiala really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just made...
Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Solot looks to get on the end of this. João Neves. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Mbappe. And here's Thuram.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Zubimendi. Mbappe. And Gabriel. And it's Marquinhos. And it's Musiala. Ndika gets over and intercepts. James. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lovely passing, lovely move. Chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Botafogo have their second corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Now there's a fine ball. Elects to cross. Van Dijk gets it clear. Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely feet. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. is the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Marquinhos. O'Reilly. Musiala. Danger averted for now. And Marquinhos. Early ball. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And it's Marquinhos. Now O'Reilly.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Marquinhos.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. James. Zubimendi. Spread it left. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he's there to clear it. Played out to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodri. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's James. And here's Bellingham. Thuram. Takes a shot! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gravenberg. Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Mbappe, just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they could break here. Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's on it, can he get away?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Fernandes. Oh, well played. Šeško. And it's made its way to him. James made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Cross to the back post.
He rises! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day!
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Botafogo take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Spread out to the left, and across.
He's got all. Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there...
And the shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zubimendi. 2 minutes to be added on. He's looking to win it for them.
Decent chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That's that, the end. Botafogo pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Girassi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Well-timed, excellent interception. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
No one. Solid! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. Marquinhos. And Sanchez. Gabriel. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zubimendi gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Solot. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Botafogo, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. João Neves. Botafogo finding their passes. Oh, super find. He's on it, can he get away? Played out to the left flank. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's picked his way through. Hangs one in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And it's James. Rodri. Oh, well played. João Neves. Belling. Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe might just make this. And it's Belling. Oh, it's a great ball here. Good read, needed to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's away. Now, can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Gravenberg. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Thuram tries to play it through. That could have...
Real chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Botafogo really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Marquinhos. And it's Rodri.
He's tried one! That carried quite a threat.
Rodri. Musiala. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the counter is on. Now it's Thuram. Great vision. And it's Rodri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Botafogo go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 10.
That gets things going for the second half.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15. Camisa 30.
Vietnam clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Bellingham. Girassi. Cucurella. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Botafogo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, there's the clearance. Vietnam have reclaimed it.
He's having a shot!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 22. Camisa 6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 27.
And it's James.
Camisa 11.
James. Now Subimendi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Šeško. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Cucurella clears. Botafogo in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Subimendi. Now it's Musiala. Shapes to shoot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Vietnam with another chance from a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's fabulous. James. In towards the back stick. Sanchez. It's a pretty loose pass. Played over towards the opposite flank. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Šeško. Marquinhos does well to get it back. And that's going to be a booking.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Indica. That's a little off target. Now he's off and running. Osimhen. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gravenberg. And that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rodri. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Zubimendi. Looking for options for movement. Corner given. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Fernandez. Can he get it through? Šeško! Now it's Fernandez. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed to get free. Ball driven towards the far post. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Cucurella. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hernandez. That's been drilled forward, and he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. And he can clear it away. That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.